Hi everybody, Dave Wallace. In last week's video that highlighted key components of the conversation you need to have with a customer that you're trying to renew, the topic of documenting results was featured. Now, I want you to think about these three things. A hairstylist, an attorney, and a surgeon. Now, if you need the services of any of these three, then the quality of your outcome is going to be directly dependent upon their skill. Now, it's no different when you're working to renew a customer. The quality of your outcome depends on how skillfully you manage your conversation. And if you don't document the right results in the right way, you greatly reduce your chances for success. Now, what research shows is that most conversations about results, they focus on tactical issues that they sound good, but they don't really address solid business metrics. So why is this, you might add? Well, very seldom do your customers actually achieve their objectives by the time you have your renewal conversation. And so there's a fear in acknowledging that fact. However, if you made it to the point of a renewal conversation, your customer has made good progress. And they just aren't all the way there yet. And that's okay. You want them to stay the course so they can achieve their desired objectives. Now, if you've set up your relationship properly, you and your customer established specific business goals, metrics, and ROI objectives, and they were agreed upon at the end of the initial sale. Now, that's the conversation you need to have at renewal time, not a conversation about adoption or utilization or reporting or other tactical issues. Your customers' decision makers want to talk about things like budget variance, operating margins, revenue per transaction, cash flow, things like that. It's those business metrics that your customer has already agreed are relevant. Now, ideally, you've been having these sorts of conversations on a consistent basis from shortly after the sale was closed. And if you're doing this, this renewal conversation is just an extension of those earlier conversations. And more importantly, by documenting results early and often, you head off any problems before they become showstoppers. The good news is you've already learned a key to this conversation, and that's a great customer story with contrast. If you need a refresher, check out a previous article, and the link will be in the comments. Your story is a story that has contrast, where you describe both the pain in your customer's world before working with you and the gain they've achieved since they started working with you. The value lies in the contrast. Now, this is also a great opportunity to employ one of the grabbers you've learned from prior messages, and that's a number play. Just make sure that your number play includes some new information that gets your customer's attention and demonstrates the most value in the context of this part of your conversation. In the next few videos, you're going to learn the other ways to reinforce the status quo to help your customer understand the value of staying with you. If you want to learn more, there's an email address that follows, and as always, thanks for watching.